Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Anishira Mitrashidi. My matrix number is 18UP20F1021. In this video, I want to talk about the introduction of the article. One of the well-known islands in Peninsula Malaysia is Pulau Langkawi. Its beautiful beach, forests and mountains may be the reason it is more well-known. The demand for tourism developments may be seen there because of the verified attraction sceneries. Ecotourism is considered as having positive effect on both the environment and quality of life. One important technique for preserving an island's natural heritage may be ecotourism operation. It has the potential to grow the travel and tourist sector and generate income for a country. In addition, it is possible to consistently appreciate and preserve the quality of the island sceneries. Perhaps more ecotourism initiatives on islands should be supported in view of their value. The main goal would be to preserve the nature beautiful of delicate area like Pulau Langkawi. For the next slide, I will pass to Fatin.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Fatin Hazwani binti Muhammad Fauzi. Matric number 18DUP20F1009. For the next slide, I will explain about the vertical bar chart. Like you can see, this is the vertical bar graph show the tourist population to Pulau Langkawi from the year 2005 until 2014. We get this resource from Langkawi Development Authority, which is LADA 2014. So I want to give the meaning of vertical bar graph, which is the vertical bar graph is the most common type of bar chart, and it is also referred to as a column graph. It represents the numerical value of research variables using vertical bar whose lengths are proportional to the quantities that they represent. For the next slide, I will talk about the horizontal bar graph. The horizontal bar graph is a type of a bar graph that represents data variables using proportional horizontal bars. Here, the data categories are placed on the vertical axis of the graph while the numerical value is placed on the horizontal axis of the graph. So, like you can see, this is the horizontal bar graph. They show the different activities that we can do at Pulau Langkawi, Kedah. Next, I will talk about the group vertical bar graph. A group vertical bar chart is also known as a cluster chart and show information about different subcategories of a data set. It can be used to show several subgroups of each category. However, if the chart contains too much information, it can become complicated and difficult to read and interpret. Next, for the last types of bar graph, which is stack bar graph. Stack bar graph also represent various parameters in a single graph. The difference is that in a stack bar graph, all the parameters are represented in a single bar. So you can say that there are segments of a total in a single bar. A stack bar graph has the ability to convey a lot of information all together in compact and practice format. However, stack bar graphs are rarely used because they can be confusing at times while representing too much information. That's all for the types of bar graph.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Dorati Ranswa binti Amran and my matric number is 18DUP20F1031. Now, I would like to talk about the conclusion based on our topic. Due to rich historical, natural and cultural feature, Pulau Langkawi was chosen for this case study. Some of the islands in Peninsular Malaysia have a great deal of potential to become major tourist destination for both domestic and international visitors because they have distinct historical, cultural and natural values. And this leads us to the further conclusion that ecotourism has positively impacted the economic, social, historical and cultural value of the island-based ecosystem. In Malaysia, ecotourism will improve land use and environmental planning while providing locals with a source of income and bringing in money for the country. The research thus come to the conclusion that ecotourism technique have the ability to preserve Pulau Langkawi's stunning landscape and natural resource.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Elishania Amy Identification. My meeting number is 18D220F1028. So I would like to explain about the recommendation. In summary, the practice of ecotourism would establish and promote sustainable landscape through mind development while facilitating the tourist needs, conservation of natural, historical and cultural heritage in the aspect of scenic resources and local well-being should be the prime concerns. In addition, that there are several principles to be adhered when implementing or in changing the ecotourism practice. The following are several suggestions posed for the further consideration. The first one is minimizing recreational impact on the landscapes of environment. Second one is design nature-based characteristic. The third one is building environmental and cultural awareness and also respect. The fourth one is providing financial benefit and improvement to local people. And the next one is raising ecotourism sensitivity at the political, environmental and public level. It's believed that ecotourism practice may positively implicate the country's tourism industry. Ecotourism policy should be established.